The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
They're here.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Top of the morning. Happy hump day. Yes, indeed. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday, December 21st, 2000, the year of our Lord, 2022. What is up, everybody? Top of the morning. I just want to say I know you guys seen the intro. Rest in peace to Franco Harris. Man, he died at the age of 72. Just a couple of days away from us playing them in Pittsburgh, where he was going to get his number retired, as well as being there, one of the original members of that team 50 years ago during the Immaculate Reception versus the Raiders. And man, hey, prayers go out to his family. And solid football player, man, for the Steelers. You know, that was our big rival back in the 70s, man. We were going back and forth with these guys. And, of course, everybody know Franco Harris was the one that made the play on the ball. Was it a catch? Was it not? You know, we don't know. But rest in peace to him, and prayers out to his family. So with that being said, man, welcome to Good Morning Raider Nation, right here on Raiders Allegiance with yours truly, Lunatic Raider. Yes, indeed, where we talk Raiders football, and we do have that game coming up this Saturday versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. You already know how the rivalry goes, as I mentioned previous. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. It is a pleasure to have you guys here. So let's go ahead and let's start, man. I need my voice back, man. Fuck that. Let's start with the roll call of all my extended family, man. Raider Ben is in the house. Exactly, Raider Ben. Rest in peace. Franco Harris, man. Man, I mean, that was just like out of nowhere. And we're just a matter of a few days away till Saturday to play him, where we would have seen him get his number, you know what I mean, retired and so forth, man. But, man, that was very, very unexpected. Very unexpected. Let's Robert Pena, good morning to you, man. Top of the morning. Eagletarian 207, what is the deal, man? Tops to you. Yes, indeed. Raider Goon, my guy. Top of the morning, man. Thank you for pulling up. Yes, sir. Navy Vet 44, salute to you, man. Good morning. Thank you for pulling up and hanging out with your guy this morning. NorCal Raider Jesse, man. What's up with you, man? Hey, tops of the morning to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Oh man, this voice. I need to drink some tea or something. God dang, this shit don't feel good. It's not sore, it's just hoarse as shit. No matter how hard I try to talk, and the shit don't sound good, damn it. You know what I mean? What I mean? Yes indeed. Let me see who else we got out here. Let's see. Shoot, is that about it right now? I don't want to miss nobody. B. Al, what is the deal, man? Top of the morning. Thank you for pulling up. Yeah, I hate the cold weather as well, man. My dick won't get hard, but nah, I'm bullshitting. Let me stop. TMI, JB, what is the deal, man? On the good foot. We got James Brown in the house. Nah, I'm fucking with you, JB. You always do that shit. We got James Brown in the house, y'all. Hey, bow down to royalty. We got 2 red rings in the house, man. 99 problems, but the cold is definitely one. The cold is definitely one. 993. What? Oh, you talking about yes. We are getting close to 1,000, y'all. We are 7 subscribers away. It'll come. You know what I mean? It'll come. Shit, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Desert Raider, my dog right here, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. Who else we got out there? got Robert Pena. We got Navy Vet 44. We got NorCal Raider Jesse. We got Raider Ben. Tubby's in the house. Yes, 2 red rings in the house. We got who else we got? Casano Crowder. What is the deal? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you for pulling up. Let's see, man. I'm trying to read everybody's shit. You know what? I not just calls though. What I'm taking the time out before I finish the rest of the chat. Not just flags. You know what I mean? I think as far as effort. You know what I mean? Usually when shit like that goes down, a team gives more effort. Does that mean they're going to win? No, it does not mean they're going to win, but it does mean they're going to give you a hell of a lot of effort. So what I expect the Raiders to do is match that intensity. That's all they can do. To neutralize it, you must match it. You must negate their energy by combating it with your own. So that's what the Raiders must do this Saturday. It's a sad thing that happened, but hey, John Madden passed away for us too. You know what I mean? Before this year, we didn't win the first game of the season because of that. You know what I mean? We have to put out the effort. Doesn't matter if they pass away. You know what I mean? As far as what the team must do, the team has to get out there and play. Now, do they play for him? We'll see. But I mean, whatever effort they put out, we can put out too and neutralize it. So they got to be ready because Pittsburgh is going to come out firing because it's already going to be an emotional day, just like when Al Davis passed. It's going to be an emotional day. The team is going to come out there ready to, you know what I mean? They're going to do it for him, you know, and his numbers getting retired. So that's not going to stop. So it's going to be a lot of tears, a lot of emotion, a lot of play by Pittsburgh that is going to be, you know what I mean? They're going to be up here with it. So the Raiders got to be ready to match it. They got to be matched. Because if not, this game can get away from you quick, real quick. You know what I mean? And they got a solid defense in Pittsburgh. So the Raiders must be on point and ready to match that intensity. So yes, and the flags, hey, that could be a part too. But I don't think they're gonna. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be regular because the flag's been suspect all season. You know what I mean? So it ain't like gonna be any different. You know, maybe they'll run a cleaner game just to let the game flow. You know what I mean? It is history. It is sadness. So it's everything combined in one where, you know what I mean? Hey, sometimes you just let them play. They got to understand Pittsburgh is going to have emotion. You know what I mean? We're going to have emotion because we got to match that. You know what I mean? So sometimes the refs might just, you know, swallow the whistle sometimes if it doesn't get if it doesn't get out of hand. I don't think they want to disturb the flow of a game like this. You know, especially prime time on Saturday night on Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? This man passed away before Christmas, before he gets to, you know what I mean? His grandkids, his kids and whatnot. So there's going to be a lot of emotion and it's going to be thick. It's going to be thick in the air. They just got to be ready, like I said. Shout out to everybody else. Let's see, Gabby. We got Gabby in the house. Top of the morning, Gabby. Thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here, dear. Well, I got rhymes. It's a pleasure to have you here, dear. Whoa, that came out clear. Oh, did you hear? Oh, now let me quit. Shout out to everybody out there. Lunatic is all one. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who else we got? Who else do we have? I said Tubby. We got Tubby. Yes, we do. We got Tubby again. We got NorCal Raider Jesse. Man. Let's see. Did I leave anybody out, man? I don't want to do that. Oh, Michael Guerrero. There we go. We're getting down to the bottom of it. Michael Guerrero, top of the morning to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Joel E. Hey, tops to you as well. Thank you for pulling up, man. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, man. I just need to work on. I need to give me some tea or something to get this motherfucking voice back. Because I cannot do Stan with this voice, period. Stan, and I want to bring Stan out because Stan got a whole new outfit. Yes, everybody was like, man, you need to give Stan some Raider shit. Okay, well, Lunatic did that shit. But I can't debut him until I get my voice back because I can't do his voice fucked up like this, man. Motherfucking shame. I was ready for it too, for the Dirty Lunatic show. But don't worry, hopefully by Saturday I'm gonna get on the tee and all that good shit, man. And hopefully I'll get my voice back by at least Saturday night. Jorge C, good morning to you, man. Top of the morning. Thank you for pulling up. All right, that is about it. All right, so we're gonna talk Raiders. We're gonna talk this game coming up Saturday versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this team, and I think I have a reason. Like, you know, I always tell you guys, there's excuses and then there's reasons why things happen. Usually people come up with excuses because the reasons don't fit their narrative. So it's like they come up with excuses, you know what I mean? And we're going to use Carr as an example because that's the thing everybody either likes to praise or bash. So what we're going to do is give you an example with Carr. For instance, Carr loses a game. Now, if the reasons he lost the game was because interception, bad choices, bad reads, if it's solely, you know, there's a large portion on him for losing the game, that's the reason. Interceptions, not being, you know, scrambling away from the pressure and making bad reads. That, we can, you know, put that on Carr. Now, that is the reasons. What people who don't like Carr, or no, people who do love Carr, they're going to come up with excuses if they don't like those reasons. If they don't like to hear interceptions and bad reads and shit, you know what I mean, bad decision making, they're going to say the excuses then become he didn't have his lucky pair of Nikes, or he didn't he forgot to bring his Bible on the road, or he didn't eat his usual meal that he usually eats on the road against opponents, or he didn't get enough sleep. You know what I mean? That's excuses. When you want to shy away from the true fact of the nature of why a team lost. All right. So I try to break down. I'm not. That was just an analogy. I'm not saying Derek. I'm saying the whole team now. This is what I'm focusing on. Now, let me know if I'm wrong, you guys. But to me, I'm looking at this like there's been a few games where we came out. I'm gonna use an old term, like gangbusters. You know what I mean? We came out the gate like gangbusters, built a 2-score lead, right? Going to halftime, come out, and something goes wrong, we falter and drop off. You know what I mean? Now, my idea and thought is that it's easy when you go into a halftime. Usually the team that has to make, if the team that's ahead by 2 scores, there's minor adjustments. You're going to make minor adjustments. You're just going to fine tune what it is you're doing. You're not going to change anything. You're just going to fine tune it, right? Just to be a little bit more. But the team who's down by 2 scores are going to do the major adjustment at halftime. Hey, this is what we got to do. They're doing this to us. They're doing that. They're going to, you know what I mean? Like, our mentality, if we're up, is if it's not broke, don't fix it. The other team, the shit broke. We got to fix this shit. So they come out with a whole new game plan than what they started the game with, right? So their adjustments are going to be better than the team with the lead's adjustment because we're pretty much, or not just us, any team with a lead at halftime like that, you're pretty much settled in thinking that your game plan is working, ain't no sense in changing. So your halftime adjustments are very minute, right? Compared to the other team down where there is going to be probably major moves. You might even substitute players. Take this guy out and put this guy in just to try to get a spark. Now, my belief is our problem is in-game adjustments in the second half. In-game, which you have a short time. You really have no time to make adjustments in the second half. You got to go with the flow and try something as you go. Halftime, you get to go in the locker room, you get to sit down. Maybe you already got people on the personnel already there with the review of certain plays right on the thing where everybody can look at it, or the quarterback can look at it, or you can just single out individuals who need to be changed or change the game plan. The person up ahead, the team that's up, is not really going to make that major adjustments at halftime. You're going in, hey, good job, you guys. Let's continue. Let's just try to focus on this and focus on that. No major changes. But I think our Achilles heel is in-game adjustments. When you don't have that luxury of going in at halftime and having a lot of time to sit there and break down what you need to do different and make substitutions. You got to go on the fly. And I think that's our weakness. I think that's McDaniel's weakness. You know what I mean? His weakness is off the cuff adjustment. You know what I mean? Just something ain't work, bam, then you try it later on type shit, within the game. And I think because that's what it looks like to me. Because how many games have we had a major 2-score lead in the first half? And then the second half is like we shit the bed. Like, what the fuck happened? We didn't make the adjustments to the team that we're facing and beating their adjustments. Whatever halftime adjustments the losing team make, we must in-game adjust in the second half to counter that shit. And I think sometimes we don't grasp that. You know what I mean? They do think, because I hear players talk about post-game, they did this different, so we had to adjust, and you know what I mean? You guys got to have it in mind that if you're up like that, you got to expect. You have to expect the other team to make drastic, changes and adjustments at halftime. So you got to be ready for it. And you pretty much got to play that chess game with yourself thinking, okay, if it was me and we're down this much and this team is dominating us doing this on the offense or on defense, what do I do to counter? So you could pretty much guesstimate what that team has done at halftime to adjust. Just put yourself in their shoes. I mean, football's football. And there's not like 1,000 ways to attack something that's fucking you up, like the run game. It's not like there's 1,000 things you can do to counter that. There's one thing to do. Stop the run. How do we stop the run? Well, this is what this team is doing to be successful with the run. This is how we got to counter it. You have to put yourself in their shoes to be able to understand that this is what they're going to come do to change the game. If we're fucking them up on the ground, they got to stop it. If I was me, what would I do to stop my run? And that's what you got to pretty much try to bring it down to a guesstimation of what they're going to do and be ready for it. And I think McDaniels don't think that far ahead. You know what I mean? I don't think he see past his nose. Let's say it like that. He sees, he's nearsighted. He can't see far. I think he can just see close. So I think his nearsightedness of a game, the game nearsightedness, where he only sees shit up close and not past his nose. I think he needs to fix that. He needs to fix that, or we're gonna be with these last 3 games. You got teams like 2 of the next 3 teams are like division leaders right now. The Niners and Kansas City, they lead their division. They have a good ass record. That means they're the type of team that knows how to adjust not only at halftime when they're down, like Kansas City did to us. Already this year, they made the halftime adjustments. We did not make the in-game adjustments in the second half to counter that shit. Because they came back and they won the game. And these teams have done this. That's why they have the records they have and why they are in first place of their respective divisions. So 2 of these next 3 games is going to be very important. What makes Pittsburgh so hard is, like I previously mentioned, they're going to be high on emotion. So adrenaline is going to be going. They're going to be feeling a certain way. Hell, who knows? There might be a family member of Franco Harris to come talk to the team before the game. Or if we happen to have the lead on them, they're gonna come talk to that team at halftime, trying to light a spark, and you know what I mean. But sometimes, you know what I mean, emotional type games like that, it's a 2-sided coin. You can come out there and want to give it your all, or you can feel so down and out that your production is not gonna horrible production. You know what I mean? Horrible production just because of the environment of the emotion of him passing and him being a staple in the history of Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? So they have to be ready. That's what I'm saying. The Raiders got to be ready these next 3 games. Not just, settle down because you got a big lead. And that's another thing McDaniels does that I don't like, is that to me, he kind of gets complacent. You build a lead and you feel like you can exhale. But you can't. You can't do that. This is the NFL. Did we not just witness a game of a fucking team coming back from 33? Was it 33-0? 36-0? Minnesota? Wasn't Minnesota getting their ass whooped and came all the way back? The game is never over until that fucking clock hits 0-0-0 in the fourth quarter. That's when it's over. So we've seen it just this season, just a week ago. A team getting their ass whooped. They ass whooped. And then that team comes all the way back. That showed me fucking that's halftime adjustment. That's what Minnesota did. And there was no way Minnesota should have won that game. Not if the other team would have did what they were supposed to do and had in-game adjustments. When they started seeing Minnesota, you got to slow that shit down. Don't just sit on a lead and think it's safe. Ain't nothing safe. Ain't nothing safe, for real. Shout out, hey, Sebastian. What is the deal, man? Top of the morning to you. Thank you for being here. We're just going over the Raiders and what they have to look and expect and what they need to do to get better. You know what I mean? What's going on with Gabby, man? My bad, man. Jay Ray, what's the deal? Good morning. Gabby, you good? Everything is good with you? Just checking in on you. I'm just now seeing I'm just now reading stuff. Let me see. Let me take a break real quick so I can catch up on this chat. I'm way behind too. Hey, Gabby, just keep your head up. Never quit. You know what I mean? That's the one thing. And it's so fitting for the nation and the Raiders to have that never quit mentality. You know what I mean? Never quit. Because just imagine, and I'm just using the team as an analogy since we're all Raider fans so we can relate. Just imagine if this team did quit before they went on that 3-game win streak. You know what I mean? When people were saying that we should quit and tank and, position ourselves for a better, first round pick or whatnot. Just imagine if that team did that. See, that's why I always say, it's hard for me to quit anything. You know what I mean? It's hard to quit because my mentality, and I done told you guys this before, is like, what if that day that you decide to quit was the day before you were supposed to succeed? Simple layout of why you don't quit. So Gabby, you got all our prayers. Whatever you're going through, just keep your head up and fight through it. Shit gets hard, but you're not alone. That's the beauty of being a part of this Raider Nation thing. It's not just sports. I mean, we love the team, but we deal with each other on a human basis. You know what I mean? We all can relate in certain aspects of everyone's life involved in the nation. You know what I mean? So, Gabby, my prayers go out to you as well. I pray that you have the strength, the focus, and the fortitude to make it through whatever it is you're going through. And that's sincere. You know what I mean? The nation, we stand with you. And I hope you just take our positive energy and use that to focus yourself on making it through whatever it is that you're facing right now. And I hope and I pray that you make it through. You make it through. Because we all need somebody. There's times when we feel, kind of vulnerable and weak sometimes. Not saying we're weak people. We just feel we're in a weak, that we don't have the strength to make it through. But when others are backing you and got your back, that kind of gives you that extra, you know what I mean? Like, I can do this. I can handle this. So, with that being said, I don't want to just keep carrying on, but our thoughts and prayers are with you, and I believe that you'll be okay. You'll make it through. You'll make it to the other side for real. See, and this is what it's about. This is what it's about. You know what I mean? I know sometimes we get petty with arguments of, especially when people don't agree with what we agree with the Raiders. But at the end of the day, we all breathe the same air. We bleed just like each other does. But the one common denominator is these motherfucking Raiders. You know what I mean? If anything can cheer you up, it's a fucking Raider victory. I mean, come on now. And maybe some alcohol or weed. You know what I mean? A Raiders victory cures all ailments. You know what I mean? It cures STDs. It cures urinary infections, tract infections. It cures monkeypox. It cures C19. It cures gonorrhea. It cures. A victory make you forget all the symptoms. If your balls are swollen, a victory make that motherfucking it goes down. Your balls come down to normal. You know what I mean? If your asshole itch, that itchiness just goes away. If your hemorrhoids is burning because you just ate some jalapenos and forgot, fuck my hemorrhoids. But it's too late when you're on the toilet. That motherfucker gonna get the burning like a motherfucker, boy. So be ready. Be ready. Motherfucker wiping his ass with ice cubes. Oh my God. Wiping their ass with motherfucker put a roll of toilet paper in the freezer and wipe his ass with something cold. Hemorrhoids be fucked up, boy. I know some motherfuckers, when you gotta go to the doctor and get some shit removed. Bro, I remember I worked with this dude at my old job in California. This motherfucker, and see, he was one of the motherfuckers that's like, I'm not gonna call him slow. He just impervious to just shit where he don't give a fuck. Like, I don't think he thinks about motherfuckers looking at him like, what the fuck you just say? He just say shit. And so, you talking about how he had hemorrhoids. He said, yeah, I had been over. And I guess they gave him a suppository to help him shrink the motherfuckers. And then some of the motherfuckers, I guess he said they wrap rubber bands around the hemorrhoid and cut off the blood flow to it and let that motherfucker just fall off. For real. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That shit crazy, man. Hey, for real. But back to the Raiders. Damian Bonds, what's the deal? Nah, I wouldn't necessarily say that there goes our season, man. Hell, like I told people, we lost John Madden, but we still lost to the Chargers the first game of the season. You know what I mean? That's not a guarantee. Like I said, the Raiders got to be ready for the Pittsburgh Steelers coming out with high energy and emotion. All we got to do is match it. We gotta be able to match that. You know what I mean? It is a game. You don't fold just because they lost the play. We lost players too. We lost the former head coach. We lost the owner. We all went through the shit. Now, like I said, it's not a given that they're going to win the game, but expect them to come out all guns blazing. Believe that. And they're at home too. Expect them to come out guns blazing. Now, there's two things that can happen to you when you have high energy like that, or when there's thickness, when you can feel the thickness of the emotion in the air. One, you can play over and beyond that, or two, you can feel drained and just feel so down and out. It depends on the team's emotion and connection to that player, you know. But the Raiders got to be ready because they're going, hey, Pittsburgh is coming. Pittsburgh is coming for real, and the Raiders better be ready for this shit. I don't want to see no you got caught off guard. Fuck no. They playing for Franco Harris, we play for John Madden. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. We got just as much claim to fame, or not even gonna use that term. Claim to have an emotional type game. You know what I mean? We lost players too. That's shit that happens. It's sad, but it happens. That's life. But the Raiders got to be ready. Don't you get caught with your pants down. You should know what to expect. It ain't like it caught you off guard. You know what I mean? We know what to expect. They're gonna come out swinging. So it's hey. Debbie Bond said, "There go our season." I'm not cashing it in. And then afterwards, then I can expect Carr to go grab some of the Pittsburgh Steelers and have their little powwow and do a couple of prayers. You know what I mean? All is fair in love and war. You know what I mean? Their job is to win. You can't just because somebody took an L, you know, with someone of a magnitude in history with that franchise, that you just not show up, not play, let them win. Nah, you still play. That's how Franco Harris played. I'm pretty sure you just like a team or players go out there and try to play with injury. Sometimes you got to play with a heavy heart. When Al Davis died, we went out there and had to play. We had to play. You know what I mean? And we done lost many greats. You know, we in this like recent history, we done lost many great former Raider players. But just know, Pittsburgh is going to come with the energy. That's my expectation, and that's what their expectation needs to be. It needs to be ready. Nah, shit. Hey, language ain't shit but a man-made fucking thing. Ain't no, you know what I mean? People know my opinion on cuss words. I don't believe in that shit. Fuck a cuss word. And it shouldn't be a word. It should be how you use the word, right? So if I decide to use a motherfucking as a noun and be like, man, my motherfucking hemorrhoids hurt. You know what I mean? It ain't like I'm literally going fuck the mom of my hemorrhoids. You know what I mean? It's what the fucking meaning of the word is to how you use it. You know what I mean? If I say fuck that shit, you think I'm gonna go stick my dick in some shit? You know what I mean? Come on now. I'm saying it's the same as forget that shit. I be telling my son the same shit. I be like, look, I say, son, don't cuss in front of adults because they're gonna look at it as something just to be respectful. But if you with your friends and y'all cussing, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm gonna tell you, you can't let a man have that much power to create a word that is taboo to say the shit. And I tell anybody, and there'd be a lot of religious people that be on that tip like, oh, you watch your mouth, you're cursing, or I'm like, okay, so if the motherfucker that came up with the word motherfucker told you God don't exist, you gonna follow along with that too? There it is. Oh, but you're gonna follow along with the word he created that's supposed to be a curse word, or you know what I mean? And I tell my son, I said, son, what's the difference of me saying I gotta go take a shit or I gotta go poop? It means the same shit. So the gravity of the word should not be heavier than the other if it means the same thing. That shit don't make fucking sense to me. It don't make sense. And it's like, and I tell my son to question everything. And when a motherfucker, when you ask a question and that motherfucker give you the answer, oh, well, why, if like, why is something some way, how I want to say it. Why is something the way it is? And they say, oh, just because it is, that's because they don't know the fucking answer themselves. They just went along with everybody else, just like sheep. You just, oh, they said we can't do this and can't do that, so let's abide by it. Why? You know what I mean? Thank God somebody questioned why there's only a black only and a white only drinking fountain. I'm glad somebody questioned why there was only segregated schools. You know what I mean? Without those things, shit would not be the way it is now, where we can get to talk with each other, go to movies with each other, go to football games with each other, because somebody questioned the laws that existed, the rules that existed. Question everything. Let them give you the right answer. And sometimes that answer don't make fucking sense. Like, for instance, did you know there was a law, I forgot what state it is. I remember this as a kid. There was a law that said it was illegal for you to carry ice cream in your pocket. Yeah, a real law. It was illegal to carry ice cream in your pocket. Now I'm talking about in the pack type ice cream, or maybe, I don't know. It happened. It was so long ago. But come on, bruh. Nobody questioned that law. Why in the fuck I can't carry my pocket put in my back pocket if I'm doing something? But that was a real law. I forgot what state it is. I gotta look it up. So hey, Two Red Rings, yep, this will be a very big game Saturday. Very big game. I mean, you got so many different fucking angles in this fucking game with the loss of Franco Harris, the one that was involved in the Immaculate Reception 50 years ago. And it's on Christmas Eve. And it's prime time. And it's an AFC game that matters. For playoff hopes. So there's a lot of shit entwined in this single game. So the Raiders gotta be ready. The Raiders gotta be ready. They gotta be ready. I'm telling you, this game. Oh, and let me not mention. Matter of fact, watch this shit. Here goes some other factors into this shit. I forgot all about this. Y'all gonna hear me say it. Pittsburgh weather forecast.
Here's the forecast for Pittsburgh.
So let's move. What's Saturday? All right. Now let me show you. It'll be 5 o'clock our time and what? 8 o'clock Eastern in Pittsburgh. So nighttime, it's a night game, like a real night game for them. Fuck, do you know the high in Pittsburgh on Saturday is 13 degrees? The low is 10 degrees. The high in Pittsburgh and you know what's going to be, you might as well say 10 degrees that night because the sun is down. It's 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. It's dark. You're outdoors in their fucking stadium. It's going to be 10 degrees when the game starts. So that's another factor in this game. So Pittsburgh loses one of their stapled historic players that was involved in the Immaculate Reception, which is being played the 50 years later, reunited in Pittsburgh on Christmas Eve, prime time in 10-degree weather. Now, you better hope. Hey, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing that works in our favor. This is what I look at. I usually look at the fact that receivers got to get warmed up because cold, 10-degree weather and your hands are cold, you're not feeling the ball. But guess who also played in weather like that before this season? Davante Adams. Look for Davante Adams to have a big game. I'm calling it right now. Look for Devontae Adams. Well, it's the usual suspects. Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs. You're going to have to rely on the running game. But that fucking field is going to be hard as shit unless... Do they got heaters underneath that field at, formerly Heinz Field? Let me see. Do the Pittsburgh Steelers home field have warmers underneath the surface? Alright, let me see. Despite the frozen recipe, Green Bay's Lambeau Field actually was the first in the NFL to install such a hydronic heating system. And 6 inches literally. But who else has it though? They just asked. Can you click it? Do any of the statements? They said Green Bay. Green Bay has a heated field. They were one of the first to do it. Let's see. I'm just curious. Are they going to play on concrete? Are they going to play on a field that feels like concrete? Or are they going to actually be able to play on a field that's thawed out because they have a hydronic heating system underneath? That's what I'm curious about. Let me see. So we know Lambeau Field has it. But what about Pittsburgh? So maybe I'm asking the wrong question. Are they giving you a list of teams? Let me see. They're not telling me. Okay, so let's see. Let's do this. Which NFL teams have heated surfaces? Lambeau Field, we said that. Who else? Let's see. Jeez. Let's just ask. Is the Pittsburgh Steelers field heated? Well, I think Pittsburgh does have a heated field. Hold on, let me see something. I'm reading it now. Because I know they changed the name of their it's not Heinz Field anymore. I think Pittsburgh Field is heated because you know they left Three River Stadium to Heinz, but Heinz is now they renamed Heinz. I forgot the name, Sultry or some shit like that. I can't remember. So that will play a factor. So that will not. The run game should not be affected if that's the case. Oh, it's Acrisure Stadium is the name of the stadium now. A-C-R-I-S-U-R-E. Acrisure. All right. So I think it won't be rock hard, so the run game should be okay. So that's a good thing. So Josh Jacobs can do his thing. But the cold will be a factor. Carr is not great in cold weather. Like horrible in cold weather. So, hey, bruh, you're going to have to rely a lot on the run game. Hopefully the run game is working to a T, because that'll prevent Carr from having to make a lot of throws, at least until he warms up. So he might, hey, motherfucker better get on that bike on the sideline when you know what I mean, and try to keep warm for real. Yeah, but it's hard to get Zeus in there, Mr. Took Your Soul, because you figure Josh Jacobs is doing so much of a tremendous job. Is like, why upset that? You know what I mean? Why upset the fact that, because look, this last game, we didn't really, I mean, Josh Jacobs had some cool runs, but he didn't like, just from what you would think, didn't do shit, but he had 93 yards rushing. You know what I mean? Like a quiet 93, like damn near 100. So, and that's 2 weeks in a row that he did not have 100, but damn near. So, with that being said, going into a cold environment like this, you're going to have to control the clock. You got to use your run game. You got to keep Pittsburgh on the sidelines. That's the only way. Well, the main way you're going to keep them from scoring points. Keep their ass off the field. You know what I mean? And Josh McDaniels, is imperative for him to understand, make the right play calls. Do not go out there and gamble. This is not the crap table on the strip at motherfucking Caesar's Palace. You know what I mean? This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh in 10-degree weather. You know what I mean? And that's not even factoring in a wind chill factor, just in case there might be a wind. So, hey, bro, they gotta be ready. This is a big fucking game. In order for us to make this push, we know we can't afford to lose any games, especially to an AFC team. But any period. Our one loss that we were allowed was against an NFC team. That was the Rams. We discussed this before, where all we had to do was win out, we would have been in. We would have had a 94% chance. But then it goes down to 50 when you lose to just one NFC team, whether it was the Rams or would have been the Niners. Now, we're facing a team that's going to come out there with energy out the roof. You know what I mean? Through the roof. They just got to be ready, man. That's all I can tell you. Ain't no ands, ifs, buts about it. They gotta be fucking ready. They gotta be ready. It's kind of like a boxer. You know, you're going up against a boxer that is known to come out his corner and just try to get that first round knockout. If you can withstand that attempt of being knocked out in the first round, you got action. You got action. You got action. You got to control the fight. Control the fight. You know what I mean? That's what the Raiders must do, is control the fight. You got to control the fight. You got to keep a fucking offense on the side. Your run game got to work. You got to make efficient passing plays. Not none of that motherfucking Devontae Adams short, you know what I mean, behind the line of scrimmage passes. No. Let him get out there and run loose. He's played in a lot of cold weather games. This ain't new to him. So why not milk him? And no, Michael, I'm not talking about bull milk. I'm talking about milking his ability to play in cold weather. I know it was coming. Oh, today is Hunter's birthday? What? Oh man, that's my twin. No, it ain't. Oh my goodness. Oh, Danny. Your Pittsburgh Steelers, buddy. Hey, that's gonna be a big game Saturday. Christmas Eve. At night. 10 degrees is the weather, the forecast. Bruh. If y'all lose, man, you gotta give me 50 push-ups. If we lose, I'll shake your hand and say congratulations. I feel like that's a lopsided ass bet. Don't tell him that shit. No, I don't drink milk, bro. I don't drink any milk. Nope. I don't drink cow milk, bull milk. Nope. Don't do that shit. Now, if you can get almond milk from a male almond, if there's a male almond and you can get milk from it, then hey, it is what it is. But bruh, good luck. Cause I ain't never been able to tell the gender of an almond. I mean, hell, it is a nut, so maybe it is a male. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Maybe it is a male. It's a nut. I mean, what can I tell you? I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Addition through subtraction. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Hey, we talking this Raiders shit, man, about this game Saturday. It's going to be a big game. To those who are watching for the first time, we are 7 subscribers away from hitting that goal of 1,000 subs. We are on our way. I hope to hit it before Saturday, because it would be nice when I do the pregame show to shout that out and get ready to set up a live show for where we do a random draw of one special lucky winner who is a subscriber to this channel. Only subscribers are allowed that's going to be entered into this raffle. That's why it's important that you subscribe. Okay? So subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Notification bell. Leave a comment. Do all that good shit. Hopefully this can be a new home for you to come visit. You don't have to live here, but you can visit. There's other channels you can go visit too. Just come on in. Hey, hang out with the rest of your extended family, man. It's all love here at Raiders Allegiance, man. This platform is for the nation, by the nation. You know what I mean? Like FUBU. With his Nunu. FUNU. For the nation, by the nation. But yeah, man, please subscribe, man. We are only 7 subscribers away. 7. And we will be at 1,000, and we're not stopping there. No, we're going to take the whole world. We're going to just tell everybody, get the fuck down. We're robbing everybody of their subscriptions. You know what I mean? So once we hit 1,000, I'm going to give everybody weapons. We're going to go out there and make motherfuckers subscribe to this channel. We will get over 1 million subscribers here, because with you guys' help, a couple of bats, some dusters. Like, what's a duster? Brass knuckles. Some switchblades. We won't do guns. We ain't trying to kill them. We need to get their ass to subscribe. So we're gonna all have extra phones and make these motherfuckers log in on their YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. At not gunpoint, but at knife point. We're gonna have the Louisville Sluggers with the nails, you know, nailed through the end of the back. Hey, Road Warriors. That's what we gonna be. Hey, fuck that. We gonna make you gonna fucking subscribe today. That's what you gonna do today. Yes, you better. No, let me quit. Hey, but thank you guys. If you're here for the first time, hey, please subscribe. We are on our way. I hope I got 7 people that's watching that are not subscribed. Please do so. Please do so. I will appreciate it, man. And like I said, I got a show here every day. Every day there's a show. Monday through Friday is early morning shows that I do. Right now for this might be the last week that I do 7:30 a.m. It might move back to 7 a.m. starting next week. So, hey, pay attention. Friday nights, it's the Dirty Lunatic Show, described as Raiders Infused Comedy. It's a sketch comedy show with like some Raider content in it. You know what I mean? We do characters. Just imagine like Saturday Night Live, Chappelle Show, those kind of shows, that sketch comedy with different characters that, individuals play. Me and Dirty Raider. We keep it on lock, keep you guys laughing. We got Raider Stan, Cleophas Jenkins, Kyle Vanderwhite III, Pretty Thug. Hey, we got characters for you, you know what I mean? So, hey, y'all stay tuned. Friday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern. And Saturday nights, it airs on this channel, a live repeat that will be at 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern, right here on Raiders Allegiance. I got a lot of stuff for you. Every Wednesday, there is an episode at noon drop called Raiders Drip, Fashion for the Nation, which goes ahead and reviews hats, new hats, because I'm a hat guy, new Raider hats that are dropped by Fanatics, which is one of our affiliates. So, hey, every Wednesday at noon, a new episode. Matter of fact, today, Wednesday at noon, there will be an episode of Raiders Drip, Fashion for the Nation at noon today. So be prepared for that one. We also have on Fridays, every Friday, 7:30 a.m. this week, Fuck Your Team Friday, which is a Raiders trash talking show, which we go in on whoever we're playing the weekend. Is Pittsburgh. I gotta go. I'm still going in on Pittsburgh. I know Franco gone. Hey, bruh. But hey, Pittsburgh ain't safe. I'm going in on them. We're clowning. We're talking shit about them. We're just having laughs, man. Just, a different avenue of this Raider content. Throw a little bit of laughs in there. Monday through Thursday, it's the Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast. That's when we break down the team, what we need to do, all the moves we made. And then this Saturday, since we play 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific, this Saturday versus the Steelers at 3 p.m. It is Game Day Morning with the Nation. It is the pre-game show of the Raiders versus the Steelers on the road on this matchup on Christmas Eve. So stay tuned, man. Hey, subscribe. Hey, everything is going to be out there. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when all these shows get ready to drop and when they're scheduled, man. I appreciate that. So with that being said, man, I thank you guys for pulling up, hanging out with your boy. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here, man. You know what I mean? Cassano Crowder, what is the deal? We got to give the ball to Jacobs. He needs to run like the Dickens. No, run like the wind. But, hey, my mom used to say that shit all the time. You ran like the Dickens. I never knew what the fuck Dickens meant, right? So, and see, here's another thing when it comes to words and the meanings and you know what I mean? I did not know Dickens meant the devil. So people didn't want to say devil, so they would say Dickens. Like he ran like the devil, but he ran like the Dickens. So if Dickens means devil, why not say devil? You know what I mean? That's the kind of weird shit I look at it like, that's some weird shit. If it means the same thing, you just don't want to say his name. His fucking name is not devil. You know what I mean? His name is not devil, it's Lucifer, right? The fallen angel. His name ain't devil. Come on, bro. Hey, it should be weird to me. But anyway. Like I was saying, man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. I will be here, as you know, tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. What I say? Oh, yeah, it is 7:30 a.m. Pacific. See, I got to remember that my time don't switch until Monday. It's supposed to switch Monday. But I'll keep you guys informed. But 7:30 tomorrow morning, a.m., 10:30 a.m. Eastern. It's Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast. We're here again with another episode. And then Friday, you guys already know, the fun begins. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your day. May you and your loved ones be safe, come back home, and be together. And you know what I mean? It's that time of year. It's the holidays, you know what I mean? Where everything, even if you don't have everything you want, you got each other. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. Once again, please subscribe. You know what I mean? Please subscribe. I appreciate it. This is Good Morning Raider Nation Live Podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, right here on Raiders Allegiance. I'm Lunatic Raider. Again, I said it because I want y'all to remember the name. Hey, I'm out this bitch.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?